Hello, hello to all my water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Welcome to Positive Vibes and Tarot. I hope you all are doing well, and thank you so much for tuning in. Okay, welcome to your Lionsgate Portal Full Moon Aquarius reading. How exciting this is, how much change and transformation is in the air, my water signs. It feels really good and positive. It may feel a bit raw at first, but trust me, as you make the changes and grow and progress, you know, a lot of positive energy is coming in for you, which is interesting because I didn't even get started on the channel messages and that wanted to be said. Okay, so expect a lot of positives, my water signs, okay? Smoothening the flow is what I get. But before that, Lionsgate is on April. Ooh, April? Maybe April is significant for you, okay? That is Aries and Taurus energy, but April in general could be significant, but it's August 8th, obviously. And the full moon Aquarius, depending on where you are, is the 9th. Okay, I'm on Eastern Standard Time, so that's where it's happening for me. And yeah, if you wish to book a personal reading with me, there is a link in the description for my Etsy shop. Head over to my Etsy, I got you, okay? Trust your intuition as always, use your discernment as per usual, and please only say what resonates and leave the rest. Okay, if this message does resonate, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. There are also timestamps down below for those of you who would just skip ahead. Give me 1 second, my water signs. All right, so jumping right into your channel messages, I got no second guessing yourself. No second guessing yourself. Be very sure. If you are unsure, wait and allow the clarity to come in, because I also got that you could be feeling unsure, but there's a lot of profound understandings and insight that are like on their way to you. It's like if someone sent a text message and you know how the bar sometimes loads at the top? It's like that. It's like on its way to you. It's loading up. You're going to be receiving a lot of clarity and insight. I also got figuring things out. So you could be trying to I got a sorting energy with you, my water signs, a sorting. And again, you could feel raw and unsure, but clarity will come. I got the numbers 222. I got the numbers 8. So 2 is about balance, choices, and again, sorting energy with that. 8's self-empowerment, a lot of positive manifestations and reciprocations in your reality. 5, change, challenge, shift. I got the number 4321 for dissipating energy, and then 1, 2, 3, 4 for growth and progression that's happening. 1, 2, 3, 4 is also one of my favorite numbers. And I also got the color purple, so third eye energy, intuition, money, and trusting your intuition. And I'm also getting clarity and insight. I also got Big Girls Don't Cry, the song by Fergie. So it's what the lyrics that came through was clarity, peace, serenity, and then it was like, I hope you know that this has nothing to do with you. It's personal, myself and I. We've got some straightening out to do, and I'm gonna miss you like a child misses their blanket. But I've got to get a move on with my life. It's time to be a big girl now, and big girls don't cry. Okay? That's the lyrics that I got. I haven't heard that song in years, so I know there was a message for you guys. But that was the message that I got. You could be leaving some people behind. You could be leaving some people behind relatively soon as well. Okay? So just be prepared for that. Be prepared for that. And if they are leaving, they weren't aligned. They were not aligned. If it's not people, it could be, you know, habits that were holding you back. Unhealthy habits, making changes. You know, now is the time of profound change, profound self-information, Lord, self-information, because, you know, messages coming from your intuition. But I wanted to say profound self-growth, profound self-improvement is the word that I'm looking for. My goodness. A lot of potential change and shift. Okay, now is the time to really be honest with yourself about what is aligned with your soul and what is not. We have 777, rapid soul development that comes from challenging times. Yes, see? So that's where I was getting, like, what did I say? That's where I was getting, like, you may feel raw and unsure, but clarity will come. There's an energy of, like, not quite knowing just yet, but it's also a sense of not knowing, but also having the faith and the trust that it's going to work out for you. Here we have Ivy with clinging. Ooh. Blue, serenity, tranquility, peace, clarity, peace, serenity, yeah. I hope you know that this is nothing to do with you. Smoke with visions. Okay, so a lot of peace. Ooh, we have gray, depressed, detached, unemotional. This feels like gray area, is honestly. It doesn't feel necessarily, you may feel a bit like in the unknown or kind of just looming around, but it feels like gray area, the uncertainty. That could be causing some depression or unease within you. We have grapes with satisfaction. White, purity, innocence, safety, light. Yes, being purified from whatever you've been clinging to that is not nourishing you. Here we have milk with nourishment. And again, this is just the energy at play. It doesn't necessarily mean that, you know, whoever is going to just leave or you're just going to leave. This is just the energy that is available for you. The opportunity to leave, right? The opportunity to choose what is for your highest good. Energy alignment. Did I not say that? Names. So it could be people. People who are not aligned with you energetically or aligned with your soul. We have 333, Trinity, mind, body, soul. You are in the zone. Express your true, authentic self. One befell. Circles, completion. And there you have it. I feel like there's two more that want to come out, honestly. This is the way I'm looking at it. Oh, and there's three more. There's the eights. New opportunities and abundance are coming your way soon. You're going to be very satisfied with how these next few weeks, maybe even a month, play out for you. There's the fives. Wisdom, wake-up call, time to move in a new direction. And brown, grounding, stability, foundation. A lot of cards wanted to come out for you. Is that it? It is. Okay. And we have door with transition. Yeah, a transitional period for you right now. Like I said, it's kind of like they're showing me you like stepping through the portal, being stripped of a lot, and then you're just kind of like just looking around, not necessarily, you know, here nor there, but just kind of in the in-between, very detached from a lot of things. You could also be like raising your vibration in the way of just objectively observing things and not allowing things to really get to you anymore. Yeah, I feel a lot of water signs, what used to get you down or affect you in a negative way or take a toll on your emotional, especially your emotions, but really even just take a toll on you in general, is just like, you just sort of learn to be more objective. You know, it's like where you were once of your thoughts, where you were once your thoughts, now you are the observer of your thoughts. Where you were once consumed by your thoughts or your emotions, now you're observing your thoughts and emotions. It's kind of almost like a step back, observing, okay, that happened. This is how I feel about it. I understand how I can do better, and I'm going to use this to move forward. It's that. It's not like I don't feel a lot of a lot of panicky energy. It just feels like the transition or the sitting in the unknown, but again, the trust and the faith that it's working out in your favor. Okay, let's pull some more cards. Yeah, because I got you are in the zone. You are in the zone. We have Sun and Pisces energy coming through. 12, number 12, break it down to a 3. Align yourself with love and wisdom, higher purpose. Yeah, see? And look at the card, how she doesn't really have much of an expression on her face. She's just sort of sitting there and observing. And again, I also got a sorting energy with you, so that could also be why, where you're just sort of observing thoughts, emotions, and things. Excuse me. And it's like, okay, I see that. I see why I would feel that way towards that. I see how and why that would affect me. I understand this part of my shadow needs to be healed, and I'm going to do that. But I'm not going to judge myself, and I'm not going to be down in the dumps. I may cry when I need to, or I may be frustrated and angry when I need to, but I can move through it, and I know I will get through it. It's that kind of energy. Good for you, my water signs. We have choose duties and responsibilities carefully. Careful not to take on too much. Eclipse and Virgo, yeah. Reorganization. See, there's a sorting energy with you. Card number 30, breaking down to a 3. So 3s are definitely significant. You have 7, 8s, 5s, and I also picked up on 1, 2, 3, 4, and 2s. Okay, so Eclipse and Virgo. This is the energy too of not taking on too much at this time, because you're in this space where you're observing, you may feel like you have so much to do or so much to get through, and it's like just one step at a time and not to overbook yourself. All right, you have Eclipse and Pisces, so a lot too of I want to say mirroring and oppositions. Serve your higher purpose, Eclipse and Pisces. Free will, card number 36, breaking down to a 9. And you have higher purpose again with that Pisces energy. So a lot of deep spiritual energy with you where you're at right now. And again, that's why I feel like you're not necessarily so here nor there. You're kind of like in the in-between is what I'm picking up on, honestly. Here nor there. It is what it is, but I know it's going to work out for me. And you guys may even have been doing your best to calm your nervous system, your emotional body when problems or challenges do arise. So this is just confirmation of that. Let's pull some more cards. Time travel, finding the right timing. Also another 12. Finding the right timing. Yeah, see? This is clarifying that, going deeper into that higher purpose energy. You know, align yourself with love and wisdom. And that's exactly how I feel, or what I feel like you're doing. Aligning yourself with love and wisdom, because to sit in that space, to be objective, to be able to be objective when things happen, is to be in a space of love and wisdom. You're not judging yourself. You're not judging your circumstances. You're not judging what's happening. You're not judging your emotions or your thoughts. You're simply observing and just being. That's interesting. And also, some of you could be waiting for the right time, because again, there is an energy of something new coming in, or something blessed or positive happening for you. We have Hell, making your own drama. I don't really feel this card. And then we have Abundance and Prosperity. Yeah, so I'm gonna put these back in the deck because I'm not quite sure where they fit. But the Hell is representing, again, the challenges that you've been experiencing. Ouija board, help from unknown sources. Look at that. A lot of spiritual wisdom and guidance. A lot of passed on loved ones. The letter D is standing out. N, V, R, Q, B, and again, that 3 is standing out there. So 3s, Trinity, mind, body. Yeah, mind, body, soul aligned. You're in the zone. You're in the zone, my water signs. Good for you. Reincarnation, getting another chance. Beautiful butterflies could be significant. We saw that on the blue card as well. Wow, so many cards want to come up for you guys. I'm not going to take both of these, but I will show you what they say. Pendulum, hell yes or hell no. Yeah, see, if it ain't a hell yes, then it's a hell no. And aura, protect your boundaries. Yeah, see, being sure or careful not to overbook yourself, giving yourself the time you need. Here we have demon. Beware of negative thoughts. Yes. Which we knew, right? Because I said you're not judging yourself for how you're feeling or how you're thinking, where you once were consumed by your thoughts and emotions. Now you're more so observing them and doing your best to heal them and grow them. Bottom of the deck, fairy, your wishes are coming true. And vampire, sustaining your aspirations. Okay, so really sitting in this space is helping you to cultivate a lot of love, wisdom, consistency, and fueling those blessings that are coming in, because 888, new opportunities, abundance is coming in for you. We also saw prosperity and abundance with the goddess card. Okay, so being in this energy, it's like, and you don't get here overnight. You really don't. You get here through challenges, through, you know, trials and tribulations, and overcoming them, and choosing growth over resentment, choosing growth over negativity, choosing growth, right? Oh, choosing clarity, choosing trust, choosing faith. You've been choosing these things instead of choosing the negative thoughts, instead of choosing the despair, instead of choosing the depression or the sadness. You're understanding that that is a part of life. You're understanding that that is, you know, on the other side of things, the same two sides of the same coin. You're understanding that that's the other side of the coin, right? But you're choosing to focus on the abundance, the gratitude, the love, the wisdom. There's also a message of coming through, like recognizing that you are more than enough, too. Self-worth coming through. Maybe in the past, too, maybe in the past, too, you've been feeling like you have been taken advantage of, or, you know, not fully appreciated. And now you're conjuring that up from within yourself, harnessing that from within yourself. I don't know why it's so hard to speak today. My goodness. Please forgive me, water signs. We have the Page of Earth coming through. Yes, the new beginning, the new path. And they kind of look like the human representation of a fairy, right? Ace of Fire, Ace of Wands. Yes. Another indicator of divine timing. Page of Cups, right on top of that Page of Water. Wow. And then the Nine of Pentacles, right on top of that Ace of Wands. Beautiful energy. Okay, Page of Cups, Page of Water. Again, this honestly feels like you taking the emotional wisdom and guidance, the physical wisdom and guidance and resources, and using them to embark on this new path. Like I said, it's new, it's fresh. These are pages. This is fresh, new birth energy, right? And staying in this energy is creating a really solid foundation for you to move forward. Like I said, we see you're going through challenges, but it's interesting because the challenges that are coming up, they don't feel like challenges. Yes, they are challenges. Oh my goodness, I'm trying to articulate this energy as best I can, but water signs, you know you so deep. You know you got so much depth to you, okay? The best way I can articulate it is that they are challenges. You recognize that, right? Wake up call, soul growth and evolution. But you're in the zone to where you're just honestly overcoming them with ease. It's like taking a test that you studied your hardest for, sleepless nights, studying, hitting the books. And now the test comes and it's like, oh, I know this answer. Boom. Oh, I know that answer. Got it. Oh, I know this answer. You know, it's like that kind of energy where you're just sort of zooming through the tests. Interesting. And again, the new emotional beginning here, the new gift that's being given to you. Someone may even come in, offer you something offer you some apologies, offer you some gifts for you, my water signs. But there are things coming in for you that are being given to you as gifts. Some of them, it may be resources, you know, that little piece of money that you needed. Some of you, it may be apologies, that final closure that you needed. You know, different ways for all of you, but it's manifesting as something that's coming in to help you and ease your path because you stayed down for the count. And again, divine timing here, Ace of Fire, the inspiration, the inspired action. You'll know exactly what to do when you've been doing it. Nine of Pentacles, you're going to be very blessed. You're going to be very blessed because of your efforts, because of you sitting in this space and challenge after challenge, you know, resistance after resistance, friction after friction is like, I got this. I can do this. Yeah, see, you're going to know exactly when to take the action. Also, somebody's coming in where you've had a painful ending, 10 of Swords. I strongly feel someone's coming in. And see, 10 of Swords, again, the challenges, but look at her. She doesn't look like she's going through hell. You know, it's like the vision that they're showing me is like these, the 10 of Swords, the 10 of Air is the 10 of Swords, right? And it's like the swords may be coming or rising up, coming at you, raining down on you, but they're turning into feathers. And it's not just they're turning into feathers, but you're turning them into feathers. Like, that is so profound and deep and mature. Like, that is such a wise space to be, a loving space to be. Swords falling on you and you're turning them into feathers. My goodness. Getting chills off through your reading. All right, let's move on. Eclipse in Virgo, reorganization, reincarnation, re. So retrograde probably had a real effect on you as well. Look, the Tower. A lot of clearing, reorganizing, cleansing, reordering. Justice, reorganizing. The sorting energy that I'm feeling. And Justice, again, I'm getting the sorting energy with Justice. It's like this goes here, that goes there. This goes here, that goes there. Very balanced in energy, too. And you may not, reading may even like surprise you. You're like, what is she talking about? Huh? I've been going through it. And it's like, yeah, like I said, we see the challenges, but the way that you're handling it is with such grace. Here we have temptation with the devil and demon energy. So like I said, going through a lot of the challenges, right? But shifting, clearing. And the Seven of Cups. See, yeah. So again, be careful not to overbook yourself when you are feeling that sense of the emotional energy, the sensitivity, and, you know, when you're a little bit tender and raw to the touch, you know, energetically, be mindful not to overbook yourself. But again, temptation, you know, and again, the demon, taking those negative thoughts, transforming them into butterflies, taking the devil energy, clearing it out with the Tower. Card number 15 and 16 here. 6 and 7. 7. Look at that. 7s are significant, as we saw in your signs of synchronicities. But what are you clearing? Devil energy. This is a lot. Both blah 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 blah. So sorry, water signs. Just please bear with me. So sorry. Devil energy. The Tower card. What are you clearing? A lot of negativity. Again, like I said, where you once were of or consumed by your emotions or your thoughts, you are now the observer of them. You are now bringing them into the light, loving those parts of yourself, loving all of you. Again, self-worth coming through. And then Justice, 7 of Cups, the sorting energy. Sorting and sifting through all of these emotions, through all of these things, through all of these people, through all of these thoughts, through all of even these memories. Sorting and sifting. Okay, well, I don't need to keep that anymore. That can go. Okay, well, I really like that. That feels good. I'm going to let that stick around. that kind of sorting energy. And justice, again, being very honest and truthful with yourself. Yeah, profound understandings and insight is what I got for your channeled messages. Three of Fire. Ships coming in, positive energy coming in. That's what I felt for you, right? After a long journey. I know it's only the Three of Wands, but it feels like it's been a long journey. It feels like, I said, you don't get in this space at the drop of a dime. You don't get in this space so easily. Or at least you didn't, right? You didn't get in this space so easily. You got in this space through trials and tribulations, through learning your lessons. You've learned. You've gained a lot of wisdom. You've chosen the wisdom, okay? And that's what makes it so very special and magical and mature and wise and loving. And behind that, Six of Swords, moving forward. Again, the transition being acknowledged. And both of these cards are speaking about boats. Okay, so boats could be significant. Boats also represent wealth and prosperity and money moving, right? Because if you own a boat, you must got some money. Okay, but a lot more movement that's gonna be happening for you, coming in for you where you've been stagnant. I just want to acknowledge that the High Priestess is here. Wise, knowledge, intuitive, okay? And then behind that, the Fool. Trusting the process. Like I said, where now you're of trust and of love with the Fool. And the Eight of Wands. And the Lovers. Okay, I'm gonna leave it there. Oh, Six of Wands too. All right. Oh my gosh. What a beautiful reading. Oh yeah, and we did have Fairy. That's why I said that. All right, let's pull some oracle cards. What are we at? 27, making good time. Interesting. I was expecting your reading to go a little bit longer, One Water Signs, but that's all right. Maybe also you too. Synchronicity. I was expecting your reading to go longer, and boom, it's a bit shorter than what I expected. And that's a message for you. Maybe, like I said, it's been a long journey. And maybe you're expecting it to go a little bit longer, and boom, it's done, it's over with. The ease is coming in, the abundance, the money, the what you've been working towards, the what you've been waiting for. Because we do have time, finding the right timing, right? You may expect it to take a lot longer, and it doesn't. So something is coming in faster than you think, especially because you're in this space. And prime example is I was trying to upload a video to YouTube, and I thought it was going to take forever, a lot longer than it did, and turns out it didn't. So that's a big synchronicity for me as well. But let's pull some more cards, some final cards here. Nice. All right. You got 2 happiness cards and 1 shadow so far. We have Chipper. Being able to keep a positive mood and positive expressions despite the heaviness and negativity around you. Hello, is that not what I've been saying this whole time? We have Zestful. Understand that your positive energy gives the person next to you a feeling of immediate zest. People also are going to be really wanting to be around you. Really wanting to be around you. Like I said, maybe even someone coming in and wanting a second chance or offering an apology, right? Whisper to yourself, I am amazing. I just knocked that off the deck on an accident, so we'll take it. Jealousy. Your past wounds need healing. Work on your self-love. You are far greater than you know. Bam. So some residual jealousy coming up, but again, this is where you've been working on it, right? That's also where you've been working on. And again, just some residual jealousy, because I just feel that energy of, well, damn, it seemed like it was so easy for them. Wow. And my hematite ring just broke. Wow, look at that. My hematite ring just freaking broke. And I just got 2 new ones, as you can see. Rainbow hematite, and now this hematite one broke. So there you have it. A lot of negative energy being cleared. That means that the crystal has done its job. Okay, wonderful, and thank you for that. We have another happiness. Gleeful. Imagine tickling a baby on the belly. You hear the giggles, you see the smiles. And I feel like you're going to be very giddy to my water signs. One more card on the bottom. We have selfish. You are wrapped in your own desires. Try looking at and caring about the needs of others. This, although it is a shadow energy, I'm feeling it the opposite way, where you have been selfless. Because remember, I said that you weren't fully appreciated before, where you've been so selfless before. Now it's your turn to be selfish. And that's okay. It's your turn. It's about you now. That's what I feel. Okay. So, you have 3 happiness cards, a lot of positivity and happiness. You have 1 heart card, love card, and then 2 shadow cards. So again, that being reiterated where there's opposition, but choosing to focus on the positive. All right, let's pull some final cards here. Well, some more final cards. All right, Swan, demonstrate grace and majesty. I want to say demonstrating grace and majestic energy. Archangel Buckby, BHOKPI. Maneuvering a lot of challenge, shift, negative energy for whatever that may be for you with grace, and being very majestic as well. We have Ant. Cooperate for the highest good of the community. Archangel Priminalic. And this to me is screaming, as you grow, as you stay in this energy of being wise, of not being judgmental, but being observant and, you know, in the higher realms, in the higher purpose, and very spiritual in nature, very spiritually wise, you uplift us all, right? As you grow, we all grow. As I grow, we all grow, you know? And you holding this energy is holding a lot of space for a lot of other people to come into this energy as well. All right. On the bottom of the deck, we have Gray Squirrel. Finding new ways of solving problems. Archangel Raphael. Being open, and look at how the third eye of the squirrel is lit up too there. So again, a lot of a lot of intuitive energy coming. But I said positive because we have Raven here, prepared for change, Archangels Azrael and Buckby, which to me is screaming a lot of positive energy that we've been talking about be coming in for you. Okay, I can't believe my ring just broke like that. I literally just got 2 more and I have to go get another one. But that's okay. Because, see, another reference if I thought it was going to last longer, but it didn't. All right, so that's what I have for you, my water signs. I'm going to move on to the magic for each individual sign. Okay, so just give me a second. What up, my water signs? I'm back. And just as I say that, 3333 was on the time. 3s are all over. So creating, creativity, wielding your magic. Creating a lot of positive energy for yourself. This is so freaking cool. What a cool reading, my water signs. All right, so we're going to start with Capricorn. Hello, Capricorn. Let's look at the magic here. For the magic that's manifesting for you. Oh, we have the sun. Wow, Capricorn. I wanted to deepen my voice when I said that. Interesting. The sun for my Capricorns. A very profound time. And I was going to say where you've been so diligently working and putting in effort consistently and diligently. We have the sun. 10-10 in energy, major endings and new beginnings, shifting a lot from that heavy, carrying so much energy to feeling a lot lighter, freer, more abundant, you know, like you're finally climbing the ladder to success. Wow, that is a big shift in energy. Aha! Strong Leo energy too. So this Leo season, Leo Lionsgate portal is so very profound for you. Okay? Strength card. Because you've been strong, resilient, diligent, hanging in there, down to earth, down for the count, being courageous. Like, I could keep going on about the diligent qualities that you've been putting in, but just know that where you've held it down, okay, if they're showing me a vision of like a storm, trying to put up a tent in the storm, and you have to hold down the corners of the tent because the storm is getting so bad. And now it's finally, the sun is coming out and lightening that energy for you, lightening your load, my Capricorns. Okay? So may love and light find you always. Be you, stay true. We're gonna go ahead and move on to Virgo. Hey Virgo, how you doing, Virgo? What up, my Virgo brothers and sisters? Interesting. Wow, I just jumped all the way into Earth energy because I said Capricorn, and I'm supposed to be doing water sign reading. Wow. Okay, so even though I said Capricorn, I'm gonna have to put that in the notes in the video. Oh my God. We'll take that as a general message for all of my water signs. I don't even know how I just did that. Oh my goodness. And it's not like, oh my gosh, horrible. It's a very pleasant, big surprise. So we'll take that as a general message for all of my signs. I'm going to start with Pisces. Wow, where the hell did I get that from? Lord. Well, it's probably because there's been a lot of earth energy in your guys' reading of the sorting and the sticking to a schedule and the rearranging things and the being very diligent in the way that you've handled things. Yeah, we'll go with that, okay? Starting with Pisces. Oh my goodness, I don't know how I even just did that. Hi, Pisces. What the hell just happened? Let's see what magic is manifesting for you, Pisces. I completely went into earth sign reading. I didn't even do earth sign reads today, so that is so interesting. We have the lovers coming through, Gemini energy. Hello. With the 7 of Swords. Ooh, okay. 1 second. Anyways, my bad, guys. A little pleasant surprise. My bestie done just popped up on somebody. Anyways. So the lovers, Gemini energy with the 7 of Swords. I'm still flabbergasted how I just did that in the reading. That was interesting. If you stay tuned, hey, it is what it is. 7 of Swords, again, harsh thoughts, negative thinking, negative thought patterns, negative beliefs, negative ways of being, negative actions, communication. You know, a lot of negative thoughts I really feel. Thinking the worst. Coming into, and look at that swan energy, really significant for you, my Pisces. Coming into love and a gentler energy with yourself. I'm hearing managing better. A gentler way of managing your thoughts and belief systems. My goodness, I don't know how the hell that happened. Here we have the Knight of Pentacles. There's the earth energy that I'm picking up on. My God. Growth, progression, okay? Moving forward diligently, being patient. All right, it just got real hot in here. I don't even know what happened, but maybe you have a lot of company, my Pisces, okay? But where there's been negative thoughts or negative thinking, that energy is available to shift into more love and patience with yourself, okay? Moving on. May love and light find you always. Be you, stay true. I'm going to move on to, and I want to say Virgo again. My gosh. Scorpio. Moving on to Scorpio. Hey, Scorpio. How you doing, Scorpio? Scorpio, you know you're one of my favorites, for real. Don't tell the other signs. Let's see what we have. Ooh, Justice. The World card. Big energy as per usual. Oh my God. And the freaking Nine of Cups. Hell to the yeah. 10 hells and 10 yes. Okay. So justice coming through as we saw in the collective message. The balancing energy. The sorting. Right. Oh, let me just move this out the way. the balancing, the sorting, again, the world card, completion. So a lot of cycles and completion. I feel a lot of wholeness coming in too. And right after this world card is the 9 of Cups. So wish fulfillment, feeling emotionally complete. There's some sort of puzzle piece they're showing me that's fitting right in with you and your energy, and it's like this worked out perfectly. It's like the energy of this couldn't have happened any better for me. Like perfectly aligned is what I feel too with that world card. Everything's so harmonious. And notice how the Justice card, the scales are perfectly balanced there. Yeah, King of Wands. Hello. I heard at the top of your game, my Scorpios. Interesting. Okay, so at the top of your game, beautiful wholeness and completion, honesty and truth coming in. And I also feel like safe and protected energy with your heart space. This 9 of Cups, I want to say it feels like someone, and it's probably because you have 2 doves there, almost like kissing, nuzzling like animals do, but could even be a person. I want to say there could be a person. Aries, Leo, Sag energy, strong Sag energy with the King of Wands there. We got Libra and we got Saturn. So take that how it resonates, but it just feels like this couldn't have happened any better. Everything is perfectly aligned and getting exactly what you deserve because you stayed down. Getting exactly what you deserve because you've learned. All right. And also implemented those lessons. You weren't just sitting on those lessons. You were implementing them. And feeling very completed because of it. But I keep repeating myself. Anyways, may love and light find you always. Be you, stay true. And until next time, I'm going to move on to Cancer. My goodness, Cancer. Earth energy is all over this water sign energy. I don't know what's going on. Well, I do know what's going on, but you know what I'm saying. Let's see what we got for you, Cancer. What magic is manifesting for my Cancers out there, Cancer? Page of Swords. Ooh, an idea, a communication, an idea or a message, I feel. An idea or a message. 2 of Wands. Plans moving forward. Oh, yes. For strong, strong manifestation of blessings and success. The 9 of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. But don't get in your head because we have the 9 of Swords right behind that. 9-9 in numerology. Strength, diligence, completion, the ending, right at the end of the cycle. But the new idea of the path forward, and even look how he's standing right in front of a path here. He's like, I could go down there, I could walk down there, right? But don't get in your head about it because it could lead you somewhere very fruitful. I'm noticing those trees in the background too. Very, very fruitful, okay? And you may look or see this idea or this message as something, how do I say this? Like as something you don't want to do at first, but then all the signs are pointing in this direction and you're like, fine, fuck it, I'll do it. And then boom, 9 of Pentacles. Being very blessed. This is stability, security, financial increase, wealth, success, you know? And I heard that you've built. That you've built. I want to get one more card here for this Page of Swords. Can you tell us more about this Page of Swords? 4 of Pentacles. Wow. Page of Cups on the bottom of the deck. So a lot of new energy coming in. And again, this is the beginning of a solid, secure, stable foundation with that 4 of Pentacles coming in. Okay? So don't get in your head about it. Take a chance on yourself. Bet on yourself and trust your intuition as it comes to moving forward, my Cancers. All right? But that is all that I have for you, my water signs. Thank you so much for tuning in. Again, if you wish to book a personal reading with me, there's a link in the description for my Etsy shop. Head over to my Etsy. I got you. I got you. Okay? If this message did resonate, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. I look forward to hearing your feedback, as always. And yeah, happy Lionsgate portal. Happy full moon in Aquarius. There's so much going on this week. Wishing you so much love, excitement, abundance, clarity, and freedom. Okay? So harness it and take it. Keep it. Use it. Be it. May love and light find you guys always. Be you, stay true, and until next time, peace. Oh, and 444 on the clock as I'm saying that. Bye.